Hi, Seema here. Yesterday, I did a session with you, which is on the philology of English, which is the genesis, the origin, therefore, the languages that have contributed to English and why Indians find it easy to speak the language. I must say that putting this content together has not been easy for me because I'm constantly thinking about how much I should cover within 10 minutes or so, which is getting tougher and tougher because the modules are going to get more pragmatic with the passing of time. So I think by the third module, we are going to have to break the modules further down than just have it as one session. Today, what I'm going to talk about are sounds, because sounds, when they come together, are what form words. And these words, when they form or they're put together in a certain structure or a sentence, are what creates certain sense in a particular language. So in English, you have 26 alphabets, and you've been taught how to pronounce them. So A, B, C, D, E, F, so on and so forth, of which 5 are vowels, A, E, I, O, U, and the rest of them are consonants. Now, consonants are the power sounds, okay, the ones that really make a word. But at the same time, the vowels are the ones that give it a feminine touch. They are the ones that create the necessary stress or the pull or the peak in a particular word. Like we say water. Water without an O would mean nothing, can't be water, right? So the vowel is literally the life of a word. When vowels are not given the stress or the interest point in a given word, you will see that people tend to go faster and just finish it off with just consonant focus, and that is typically what tends to kill clarity, number one. The second is rate of speech, when people start to speak really fast and one word is joining the other and it almost seems like it ate up the end of the word, is when clarity dies the second time. Clarity also dies because pronunciations itself are wrong and therefore confusing the listener. With this set as the backstage, I'm going to come back to the consonants. It's important for you to realize that while we may have clarity of what those consonants are, a lot of their pronunciations are wrong. Like we have A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K. Okay, let me just stop here. A is a vowel. B, C, D. Something happened with D actually. I don't know if you caught it, but D is a D sound. It's not a D sound. In India, people tend to make a D a D. D. D is wrong. It's a D. A D takes your tongue up to the roof and just gently knocks the top, the palate. D. It's not D. 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 Wrong. So, if I had to say India and I say India, that's the difference. Listen to the sound difference. I say dance or I say dance. I say dandelion or I say dandelion. The soft hitting of the tongue to the roof, the palate, is what gave me a soft D. Now, if I had to tell you that the very basics of how these consonants were taught is wrong, because of which the pronunciations are getting kind of warped, is why you don't seem to get the kind of effect you want. It means you're going to have to learn a lot of these sounds correct. I'm going to do a deep session in some time, which is on the correction of 5 sounds, k, p, t, d, r, because of all the other consonants. I think most of the others we can still live with, but these are the 5 that tend to create the maximum trouble. Like it's not a computer, it's a computer. And it's the real reason why you're not doing it right is because it's not a k at all. There is no k. If you had to look at k, 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 okay? In English, there is no k. It's only a k. Because there's a k, it's a computer. It's can't. It's cannot. Cannabis. Okay, bad example, but yeah, you're getting the drift. The minute it's a k sound, it's an aspiration. And C and k, C or K, both will give you the same kind of an aspirated sound. And if you're able to do this just with the k, you're going to do the same with the d, and the t, and the r, and everything else that I'm going to correct in the next few sessions with you. Same way, how AEIOU kind of gets confusing for people is because it's not as descriptive as Hindi, Marathi, or any other Indian language is. The other languages tend to have at least 5, instead of 5 vowels, about 11. A, is actually 11. So because of how descriptive, how precise those 11 sounds are, you can't go wrong. It's actually telling you that if this is how you're going to read it and this is how you're going to say it. Whereas English is not like that. A particular word can have a pronunciation which beats logic somewhere else, although the words might be similar. So stay with me. If you've understood that your language starts with consonants and vowels, and how you're pronouncing the consonants and how you're pronouncing the vowels could be the reason why you're having certain problems today, then the way to fix it is to work mainly on kapatara, because the others can be fixed, like I said before. But the next session, which is on syllables, will be where I try to address all of this, because it's going to get easier taking the sounds and the syllables together rather than take just the sounds right now. I will do a subsequent session tomorrow, which is on where these sounds are created in the mouth. We will close with that and then move to syllables and sounds. Thank you.